Hello and welcome to this new lesson of the thruuu crash course. Today we are going to check how to analyze titles, headings, description, and as well how to leverage the automatic outline generator. So everything will happen in the title tab, the heading 1 tab, the outline and H2 tab, and the description tab. Let's start first with the title tab. By the way, I remind you the keyword is still the same, SEO copywriting. So here you can see all the title side by side, or one after the other. So for the page 1, you can see the title, this the SERP title, so this one is the one displayed on the SERP. Here it's the meta title, so the title that has been set by the author of this page on the page. And as well here, I display the H1. So here you can see 70% match. What does it mean? It means that Google has rewritten this title. Indeed, you might know that Google rewrites title in the SERP sometimes because they think it's better. And so here you can see this is the title displayed in the SERP, and this is the title in the meta. And the difference basically is that the ultimate guide is not here. So what Google has done here, it took, I guess, H1 and added Yoast at the end. So this is what Google has done to rewrite this title. So here you can see different titles and if they have been rewritten or not. So it can give you as well an indication what Google wants to display as title in this SERP. Also here on the right hand side, you can see the most frequent keywords. So this is the most frequent keyword used in the title, by the way, not in the content, in the title. So for the top 10 pages, for the page 1, you can see SEO appears 13 times, SEO copywriting 13 times. So you can see, of course, you should have SEO copywriting in your title. Maybe tip could be interesting to add. And here is all the pages. So if you run more than 10, if you analyze more than 10 pages, you will see here the overview of the whole SERP. Let's move to the heading 1. So it's a bit similar. Of course, heading 1 cannot be rewritten by Google, not yet. So here you can see all the heading 1 of every single page, so you can really compare quickly the heading 1. So the heading 1 is usually the first the title displayed on the page, right? And similar, you can as well see the frequency and what are the keywords used for this SERP on the heading 1. I will go first to the description tab. So the description tab as well is similar to the title tab. Here you can see the pages, and here you can see the SERP description, and here the meta description. And you know also that Google rewrite description or shorten them if they are too long. So as well here you can see if there is a match. So when there is 100% of match, or there is no 100% here, but this one is close to what Google wants. So Google didn't rewrite anything. Well, the only thing is that I think here this one was a bit too long for Google, so it just cut it. And similar to what we did previously, you can see as well the frequency used, so the keyword frequency for the SERP description, and as well for the meta description. All right, and so now let's move to the last tab of this lesson, the outline and H2 tab. So here what you can see is all the H2 side by side. So what does it mean? Here you can see the H2, the first H2 of the page 1. Here is the first H2 of the page 2, of the second page, of the second organic page. Here's the first H2 of the third one, etc., etc. So here you can really see what I call is the section. So in the first section, what are the title used? Then you can see in the second section, what are the title used, and so on. So like this, you can really see the structure of the pages, and you can understand how you should organize your headings and how in which order you should put your topics. And as well here, automatically outline is generated for you. So based on the most frequent headings used in the SERP. So it's an idea for you. By the way, don't take that as granted. Use that as an example, use that as an inspiration, and of course then improve it with your own information. But for this SERP, for this keyword, SEO copywriting, the suggested outline is to start with what is SEO content, why is SEO important, how to stay creative with SEO driven content strategy, why SEO copywriting matters, and so on. So you can copy that to your clipboard and use that as a basis. And of course, I will advise you to leverage that to add more and to adapt as well based on your writing style. So that's it for today, and see you for the next lesson.